Hey Virgo, it's Lisa, and here is your August 14th to 20th general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. I am holding a contest this month to win a reading with me. If you would like to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, and I'll enter you in the draw. If you've already subscribed, no problem, still leave a comment, I'll enter you in, and I'll be picking the winner at the end of August. Okay, Virgo, so let's see what's in store for you this week. So the overall message for you is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is all about staying out of conflict and drama this week. It's about just being neutral. It is the card of being an empath. So if you are an empath, it really is about just staying neutral, having boundaries with the people around you, not getting affected by their energy, not getting pulled into their energy. It's all about basically being protected and having energy and not getting distracted by other people's dramas and other people's conflicts, because we all know that you get pulled into this conflict and it ends up being all like you get blamed for stuff and everybody else kind of goes away, and you're like, but this wasn't even my drama or my conflict, and I was just trying to help, but somehow it becomes your fault. So it's all about just staying neutral. You can listen, you can help, you can cheerlead, you can do all that kind of stuff, but just don't immerse yourself into it. Okay, so then the challenge you have this week is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is several things, so it might be different for each of you. It can be travel. So you might be having conflict or challenge around travel or figuring out travel, or wanting to do it and not being able to do it. The other thing it can be is things happening really fast. So the conflict and things that are happening, the challenge could be like it just happened really fast. And it's like, oh, I got pulled into that really fast, or this is happening really fast. So the challenge is things shooting forward fast that may cause some drama or trauma, or conflict around you. So just watch that and kind of just remember that we are in control of how fast things go. Things may be like, surprise, this has happened, or what you're wanting is happening, or things are really kind of coming together fast. You can balance it and you can take it as you need to take it by being neutral and just focusing. What you don't see coming this week is balance, which is nice. This is about focusing balance, body, mind, and soul. The more balanced you are, the more you have things in check. Your ego's in check, you're grounded physically and spiritually. So the more you are that way, the more things will happen, right, for you, and you can, kind of be centered is the word they're using. And then where they want you to focus on is victories. Wow, really interesting. And a lot of wands for you, Virgo. So there is victory coming this week. So you are going to be victorious in whatever you've been applying, which could also be where the drama and conflict comes in, because, some people just don't like other people having victories. So it's just about focusing on your victory, focusing on what you want to be victorious at, and not getting pulled into other people's dramas or conflict. It can even be world conflicts and just getting absorbed in all the stuff that's happening in the world. As empath, you might be pulled into all of that and your feelings and all of that kind of stuff, and it'd be like, oh God, what am I supposed to do? And you might, be like, I'm going to travel and fix things. So it can land differently for each of you. The Page of Pentacles is all about you just focusing, moving forward, having those boundaries, not getting pulled into this conflict or drama. They are saying it almost feels very much like you're having victories and this is causing this, right? So it's kind of like, just make sure you're not allowing any of that to affect you. Yeah, it definitely is that. So the world is getting everything that you want, right? Attaining everything, working hard, attaining it, good relationships, happiness, fulfillment, good health, material gains, all of it, right? So it really does feel like things start to happen. You start to have victories. You're starting to attain things. And people being jealous and trying to pull you into dramas and conflicts out of that jealousy. So just don't allow yourself to get hooked into it, and just keep moving forward. The Magician is all about that you have all the tools you need to succeed. You have the ability to not get pulled into this. Even though it's your nature to get pulled into it, just do not allow yourself to get pulled into it. And the Two of Cups is about being around like-minded people. For people who are single, it can be that you move forward towards, meeting your soulmate, or you do have your find your soulmate, and it causes like conflict or jealousy. For people that are in a current relationship, or it's about business or other areas of your life, it's about connecting to the people that enhance your life and like-minded people, and knowing that it's going to bring you to like-minded people, and you just not need to get pulled into the other stuff which brings you down. So it's like, stay away from negative people and people full of drama and conflict, and move towards like-minded people that will enhance your life and not pull you down. There does feel like this energy around you, Virgo, this week, that you are growing and moving forward with certain things, and that's causing, conflict around you, because people don't like, it's sad to say, but some people don't like to see people having success. And I think the people that it's almost like you're outgrowing some of the people that are around you, and you just don't want drama anymore and conflict, and you're gravitating more towards like-minded people and leaving these other people, out of your life. It's time to grow and move. So the challenge you have can be that there's travel and you're traveling away, or it can be also things moving forward fast, or certain things happen which then cause the energy around you, and it happens really fast, and you're kind of taken by surprise, and it's working through that. The Six of Swords, again, what I said is that you have worked hard, you've gathered information, you're moving towards your victories, and it's just moving away from that, moving away from the rough waters, the conflict, the negativity, and moving towards calmer things, calmer life, more peaceful things. And again, they're saying like-minded people. The Knight of Swords is all about not getting distracted, not allowing this to distract you. Things are moving forward fast for you. And it's almost like your life is shifting. And sometimes we do outgrow certain situations, and it really feels like you need to not get pulled back into, the old way of doing things, the old people. It's sort of like growing up in a certain area and having the same people around you all the time, and you grow and learn and become a new version of yourself, and you don't fit in with those people anymore. And it's not that you dislike them or whatever it is, it's just you don't have anything in common anymore, and you just kind of move away from them. So it just really has this thing where you shouldn't go backwards, you need to move forward. And then it does have an energy around it about conflict and drama, and they're like, the Knight of Swords is all about, just don't get distracted by all of those other things. You have things to do and things happening that you need to focus on, and don't allow that to pull you off your path. The Empress is a birth of a new way of being, and it happens. It feels like you may have been working at it a long time to achieve the things that you want to achieve, but when this switch happens, it feels like it happens really fast, and then things start to move forward. So it almost feels like overnight success, but it isn't really, because you've been working hard at it. It just feels like there's this moment where you wake up and go, wait a minute, I don't want to be pulled into this conflict, this drama, all this negativity around me. I'm this new version of myself. And I'm moving towards bigger and better, and I'm not going to stay within this. And then the Four of Pentacles is all about being balanced. The more balanced you are, the more success comes in. Again, it's about, you have it here with what you don't see coming, is you are balanced body, mind, and spirit. And the more you are, the better your life is. And then things just flow to you. And just check your ego, make sure you're grounded, and things will just flow into your life. And that's what you don't see coming, which is the same card, which is about creating this flow in your life, being grounded with money and success and whatever makes you successful in the material world, being grounded with it, not having ego, not being like, yeah, I'm all that in a bag of chips, and you suck, right? You can have confidence and say, yeah, I'm all that in a bag of chips, and I'm just really good at what I do because I worked really hard at this, whether that's, again, personal goals, health and fitness, relationships, or career. So it's knowing that you're good at what you do, or that you have, become this better version of yourself, but it doesn't make you any better than anyone else. So ego, you need to have in check. And spirit is just kind of karma, all of those kind of things, and just kind of being at peace with, like, I'm grown, I'm emotionally different, I'm spiritually different, and being just balanced with all of that. And then you create this flow with the universe, which then brings you more and more things to be happy about, grateful for, and more abundance coming into your life. The Seven of Swords, again, there's this element with this whole reading that it's kind of like leaving behind certain people, certain things, and moving towards other things. Because the Seven of Swords is the same thing. It's about moving forward, learning your lessons, working hard, not looking over your shoulder at what other people are saying or doing. If people are stabbing you in the back, it's like, no, not gonna worry about that. That's their problem, their karma. I, only worrying about my karma and focusing on moving forward towards the goals I have. So there is this element of getting stabbed in the back. The Eight of Swords is that you are not trapped in a certain way of being. So you're not trapped in being in this drama, or you're not trapped being around this energy of negativity. You can move forward, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve, and nothing should hold you back. And you're not defined by being a certain type of person or defined by a thing. You can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. The Two of Wands is you should never settle. Again, there's this feeling of giving up certain things or growing and having to leave things behind, right? And that you shouldn't settle and just say, okay, well, I don't want to leave these people behind. I'm just going to settle for this. And it's this whole reading has this feeling, like in Canada, we have a saying where they say the crab in the bucket, where when someone succeeds, the other crabs, so the crab's crawling out of the bucket and succeeding and going towards freedom and bigger and better things, and the other crabs will grab it and pull it back down, right? And this whole thing feels very much like that, where it's kind of like, don't allow the other crabs in the bucket to pull you down. You need to think big, sky's the limit, the world is your oyster. Don't let those crabs in the bucket pull you down. I know that sounds weird, but that's exactly what it feels like. It's kind of like, don't let drama, conflict, it feels like people in your past, or even that are around you now, don't let them pull you down or pull you away from the things that you want to achieve. And then the King of Swords is all about being proactive and making things happen in your life. It's no longer being like in survival mode, being reactive. It's kind of like, no, you know what? I'm going to make these changes in my life and I'm going to move towards them. And it's sort of, it's sad to say, but even like with health and fitness, there's some people that are like, well, I don't want to make these changes because, my whole life is around food, or my whole family is a certain way. And, will they think different of me if I'm like fit and healthy and all that kind of, like, it's a weird thing because they should be happy for you. But there's this element where it's like being trapped in a certain way of being, and you don't need to be trapped. you can be what you want to be. And if you, that means you have to outgrow these people, you have to outgrow these people or situations. You need to move forward. You need to be proactive and make these things happen in your life. Same thing like with a job. It's kind of like, well, I like these people, but they're negative. Should I move forward? Shouldn't I move forward? And being kind of stuck there. And it's like, you're not defined and stuck there. You can move forward towards what it is you want. So you should go for it. Okay, and then the last card is the victory card. So they are saying that you need to focus on victories, focus on having these victories and moving towards them. It feels very much like you've had some victories and you just have more that you want to accomplish. So you need to focus on those and move towards them. The Page of Wands is all about not getting distracted. It's about listening to your gut and following your gut. And, you know, we can talk to other people and use people as sounding boards. Again, this card has this feeling of remembering that everyone has an agenda. So if you talk to people, even your friends and family, they may talk you out of doing something because they love you and don't want to see you get hurt, or they may be jealous of you. And they're like, are you sure you want to do that? But really, they don't want to see you achieve because they're jealous because they're not doing it, or whatever the reason is. Everybody has their own agenda. Some people don't, but they're talking about don't let people with agendas stop you from walking your path. You need to just keep moving forward and trust your gut and trust where it's leading you. The High Priest is the Hierophant in the Rider-Waite deck, and that's all about getting help from someone who doesn't have an agenda, right? So it can be a mentor, a guide, it can be a headhunter, someone who wants to see you. Could be a life coach. They literally have no agenda other than to see you succeed. So they're talking about you getting help from that type of person and not listening to the others. Because sometimes the people that are around us hold us back. And then the Three of Pentacles is that you've built this foundation to your future, and now it's just doing the work and moving forward, creating a good team of people around you, friends, co-workers, people that are going to help you succeed rather than hold you back. And then as you move forward, you're moving towards big abundance and happiness. So really interesting, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know how the week goes. If you could please like and share my videos, that really helps me grow my channel and helps me keep doing these. Have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you soon.
We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing.